unless it's an op and a crazy shot, of course. But that's going to put Golly onto an eco. So even though they've won the majority of these rounds, they've gotten reset too much. Obviously, CT side, way more expensive. It's hard to keep their economy in line. There's smoke deployed onto the B side. Some hype going in from teammates.
Yeah, just a slow default out of the terrorists again, waiting for maybe pushes to come in. But the CTs again this round, just being patient, knowing when to use the aggression and when not to. Obviously, that he takes out one and sees the second, gets the information for his team. But 7 with a big headshot onto Freezy. 2 players pretty low on CT side and lack of guns, so it's likely that this round will go to the terrorists, but what happens? Ramcham with a headshot onto Nutters. Taking him out. But Sniper, ooh, getting traded out there as the players push up Cat. Oh! Red, 2 nice kills, and it's a one-on-one here.
He's going aggressive.
Trying to find the kill himself early. Drops down, has the bomb. Maybe should just play that. He's going for jump shots instead.
Oh!
A nice headshot
wow.
onto Rom. That was unexpected. That's a big round for the CTs. Not having guns, but able to pick that one up anyway.
All red, helping them out tremendously there to win that round. Gives them the double up because they were able to win that eco round. They didn't have to invest that much. Oh, Cypher catching out Ringer. I think he had a scout, yeah. And he gets flashed too. So they're trying to go for these peaks against an opper with a scout, and that's not going to favor you. I would have liked it to go long more. Probably had a better chance to win. But they're going to be trying to work out long. They have red right here. Tags him through the wall. He's able to find this kill. He is able to pick up that one. SR7's coming with the scout. Throws a nade. But red's too aware. Uses the op to his advantage. And again, like other matches that we have seen before, he's wanting to stick with the op, build his confidence with it, and show himself that he can hit the shots. And that allows for him to be more aggressive and more confident in his plays.
There hasn't been any aggression towards long, so this will be the first round the terrorists have gone there in quite a while. 7 finds 1, and again, the terrorists just get shut down quickly trying to go out long. CT's constantly putting 3 players there. Fits the choice instead. Freezy finds one on the last minute Ringer. Just traded out. 1 player towards B. The CT's quite split up, but the information being gathered by red that nobody's long. Nobody seems to be up towards top mid. Others with the spray, finding Jacko in the wood. Rom Secret's trading that kill. It's going to be an entry onto B. Very winnable situation. Landing on the box. A new spot. Don't see that too often. Ooh, finds the shot on Cypher. Very nice, and a one-on-one between Rom and Red. Fortunately, Red is coming out behind, and let's see if he's able to find the shot early. Not sure if Rom actually saw him, but finds the kill regardless. Puts Goldex onto a 3rd round win.
Very good play by Rom. He gets flashed, able to fall back and put himself in a better position to win the round. Red maybe should have taken a shot. He would have tagged Rom down and potentially made the kill on him easier. Cypher does tag up last minute Ringer. Nutters, ooh, over peaks, too wide. So a lot of damage done to the T's, but they have the man advantage. 2-man advantage now, and the B site. So I don't think the CTs should go for this. They should probably just start saving, because B site's a very difficult site to retake. Now they're just throwing their bodies at people and losing some of the guns.
The B site has been the constant choice for Goldex, finding success there in every round they've won so far. Maybe 1 over a day. They'll just be looking for exits on the side egg volley. Change into the UMP. 3 players sticking together, trying to make sure they don't lose any guns. But Red is able to get the 1 gun. Op picked back up by 7. It's just Cypher left over towards A, saving his off. Take that into the next round. 8-ball
Magic
spray.
8-ball.
9-6 for Gali. Economy very low on the CT side. Just an op. They will be force buying around the op. So let's see if this steady pressure goes over towards A from the CTs, but they've decided to head for a B stack instead with the 1 player down. One of those players will fall back and grab the op. Take it towards A. 2 players near long. Wrong, tagging up El Jacko. He falls in the end. Nutters missing 1 shot, 7 able to trade him. So the terrorists going to be quickly pushing up to A. Left by Red, the smoke not covering them completely. Both players in CT. Red finds a headshot onto El Jacko. It's a 3-on-2. Pistols and armor on the CT side. Good post plant positions. Planted the bomb for long. It's actually planted for Cat, but have a player in long anyway. They know the 2 are coming from CT, so it's making sure they cover that well.
That was really well played. They had the bait from Rom, and then the 2 players on Cat that were in a crossfire. So Rom was basically baiting, but it looked like it was planted for long. But either way, the range that he had just helped him out so much. Red's going to be trying to go in for a pick. Tags last minute ringer through the wall, but that's only going to do 40 damage onto him. CTs are getting aggressive onto Cat. Know that they're in disadvantage. Need to take some risks. Get up. Get El Jacko.
Doing a good job taking a close fight. He does end up getting taken down though. Not too bad. Finding 1 kill. Doing a little bit of damage. But Cypher on 40 health for the CTs. Not sure where the terrorists are heading. Looks like they're going over towards B. Bringing the bomb over there now. And it's only Nutters to hold that down. Can find any kills on the entry from the terrorists.
Does only have the dig, but now he has the rotation of Red, who has a scout. He's able to find 1, and unfortunately, jump scout not that accurate now. Ooh, but he hits Rom. He's able to pick up S37, and that Deagle scout combo is just insane. You tag 1 with either gun, and the other one can finish it off. So 2 shots that they have to hit per person, and Nutters, the shot that he hits is a 1 dig, so he helps with that.
Yeah,
and
good rotation into the B bomb site from Red. I'm not sure if that was game sense or communication from one of his teammates, but there with Nutters shutting stuff down, and the half 10-5 at least.
I think they just saw that nobody was mid or long, and they just knew instantly that it was going to be BB. So very good rotate from Red, had a lot of impact in that. And if you look, 25-7 right now in this game. Going absolutely insane, helping his team out a lot, even with the scout and some late buys coming out from T's. They're going to be a little bit slow going wherever they're going to be, but like we saw in the pistol for Gali on their CT side, Goldex is going aggressive on mid. They have 4 players on mid walking up right now, but they might get flanked out. Red, misses his shot. Fortunately for him, Cypher trades his out and just back and forth trades. Evan does catch out wrong. Last minute, stuck. Back here, gets traded out. Actually able to pick up Freezy for the end of that. So it leaves Nutters 2v1. And he's going to try and push out. Oh, God. Even an auto director went back for that. Just got blown.
Not able to find kills on the entry into B, but the retake is successful regardless. I like the fast cat. Early aggression coming out from the CT side. able to get a lot of information, pushing one player out long. Just calling, there's nobody mid. They're in B tunnels, a few lower, a few upper. Cleaning things up quite well as a team. So a force buy out of the terrace now, an ump and a scout, a few tech 9s, and mixed by rifles and SMGs out of Goldex.
Be working down lower, seeing if they can get some positioning. Obviously, they want to go up cat, and even get mid control would be ideal for them, but they have 2 players here on mid. So it's going to be the battle of who can hit their shots, really, because there's not that much utility for either team to work with.
2 players working towards mid. Red, seeing if he can find an entry maybe with that scout onto the A site. Flash is coming over mid, but the push is not coming yet. That's 37, finds one, it's traded out. Freezy finds a headshot on last minute ringer. Be taking mid. Actually kind of just hanging around, waiting to see what can happen. Any pushes come out. Nice flash there, gonna slow the T's down a little bit on their entry. 2 players here though for the CTs. Stopping that aggression. 2 beautiful headshots.
Does he get the last?
Oh. Evan though, there to clean it up. Goldex off to a good start on the CT side so far. Of course, not successful out of Gali, so they'll be forced to save here and buy up next round.
I like the off angle that Evan was playing. Made sure that he wasn't spotted, and they had to commit on cat before he ever got into an engagement. They weren't even looking at him when he came out. He also used his smoke and flash to delay them from taking cat itself. So T-side just wanting to run up cat here, and they're getting a lot of room right now. They're getting picked up on the cross, but they should be able to get the plant down. I hope that they get the plant down. They do pick up the bomb, and it's more important than anything. Freezy might get caught out here. Now it's just wrong, and he has the nade coming in, and that Kobe.
Yeah, at least getting the bomb down though. Get them some extra money into this next round where they'll be buying up. CTs, again, seems like the CTs are just getting map control established, knowing exactly where the T's are going to be coming from. Able to make rotations early and shut stuff down. Red on 27 kills. Just pretty absurd.
19
this
rounds.
team hard.
19 rounds. 27 kills and 19 rounds is too much math for me, but that is insane. That's what that adds up to. So, T-side, going to be working up cat. There was some initial aggression, and looks like Evan's still playing around here. Gets flash on the angle, is able to pick up red. Falls back, smart. Doesn't give up his life, and now the CTs have an advantage. But T's also got out long, so these guys on ramp, which are 3 of them. Ooh. Nutter shoots Evan through the smoke. And they got pinched real fast. They didn't realize that people could come from long. And that leads the T's getting onto the A site. They do have damage inflicted upon them. But I'm going to see if CTs can wrap around. The most interesting fight right now is Wrong here at long. He has to win these. It's S37. Last minute ringer does pick him up. Nutter's knows he's getting pinched. Oh, he needed to get that kill on Jacko. This is about to get real tough for him. Jacko walks in his crosshair. Nutter's stuck here on the box. Spots him jumping up, but isn't able to connect the shot.
Goldex will have time to get the defuse. And that's a big round coming out of them. The economy for the terrorists, not the best. Should be able to buy up AKs again this round, but nades should be minimal.
Getting some AKs on the T side, and they have an op, but they're very low on utility compared to the CT side that has pretty much all that they could ask for, except El Jacko. But he has another teammate next to him. It's going to be Rom. He has the op, and he has plenty of nades. Now, this is the question. Ooh, Zypher spots him out, but he misses the shot. That was a huge whiff. Now they're going to be flooding onto the site. Rom is able to pick up one, but he gets traded by Zypher right away. Now they already have the B site because they also picked up Jacko. It's going to be a 3-on-3. But again, ooh, Nutters burning alive. Good molly. But is it enough? They have a lot of utility to retake this site. But time keeps on ticking down. That bomb acts as another player, basically. Another thing that they have to worry about as they're coming onto site. Zypher picks up one. S37 is able to pick up the shot. Now it's just Nutters stuck in the back. They pick up the round. Very good retake coming in from the CTTs.
Yep, doing a good job using grenades there. Flushing at least one player out from this site with a molly. And just pushing in as a team through the smoke. Picking up kills individually. Seems like the terrorists didn't really peek together when they were there on site. Kind of all just sitting at their positions. Maybe communication not exactly on point there. But another full AK round out of the terrorist side, and Goldex doing a good job shutting them down so far in this half. Bringing things back 5 rounds straight. Loss bonus building up for Gali.
Yeah, and that's going to keep on adding up and allow them to continuously be in these rounds. Low on utility, of course, but still going to have the AKs and some very basic utility to flush out some players and isolate some angles. Looks like they're wanting to do a split right now. I want to make sure that they use some utility so they don't get these cat people picked off. But they actually rotate one out. Oh, wow. Red. Amazing shot. Last minute ringer. He's forced in position. Evident and him are pushing up. They are able to get Nutters. That's very important. Now they can start to fall back and wait for their team to rotate.
Spray coming in from El Jacko, and all 3 of the terrorists have pushed up onto ramp. Close to sight, but not suspecting El Jacko to push through there. Not going to be able to get the bomb down right now either. El Jacko jumping, landing a shot, getting the headshot onto Red, and taking down this final player on site. Excellent job by him. Stopping Gali in their tracks. Not able to get the bomb down. Shutting down their economy for now. Going to be forced into saving. Actually, not saving. Just forcing up. It looks like B is their choice.
Why save, they ask. But they do have 2K, and with the loss bonus, they should still be able to buy. So they want to keep on expanding the number of rounds that they could possibly win. They're going to be just doing a contact play out to B. Oh, Rom gets caught out. El Jacko's only able to pick up one, and that's the B site for the T's. And they have the man advantage too. Red's pushed up. Very close. Has his back turned. Imagining some flash was going to come from his teammates. So that leads to an even positioning. Nutters stuck under window. They have plenty of utility to flush out this angle as well. He actually moves off of it, playing default, watching the doors, waiting for a flash to come in. They get on the site. Nutters isn't able to find anything. And again, these retakes working perfectly for the CTs.
Gali just not really watching the choke points as they enter and allowing the CTs to push into the site without them really knowing. Once they're in there, CTs are doing a good job taking fights together, whereas terrorists are really peeking one by one and not able to find the kills they need to lock down the site.
Yeah, they're not in a good crossfire positioning to help them win the round. And obviously you saw Red pushing out, like, very individualistically. But we are having some long play, very quick. Gets destroyed by Evan. Last minute ringer helping out a little bit too. And we're starting to see T's aren't really able to pick up many rounds because of their lack of utility. Zypher does get a nice shot, but it's probably not going to be enough. He's going to have to find 3 more, and 2 that are at long, and El Jacko. Once he knows that Zypher is pushing out long, he's going to start flanking around him. But it doesn't even matter. Very good play by the CTs. Force Zypher to peek two people out at once, and that's very difficult with the op to decide which one you're going to shoot, fall back, and then get that second frag as well.
Yeah, in that situation, your brain kind of freezes sometimes. You have to just make a quick decision. But CTs did a good job winning the flash battle at long, and the players coming out from the T side were blinded. Two peeked at once, and all three of the players ended up falling for the terrorists. So long really hasn't been working too much for either team so far this game. CT is constantly putting through there. Evan finding a kill up top mid. It's going to force the T's back to try to get the bomb quickly before too many CTs rotate in. Nice shot from Rongcho. And Zypher takes down one at long as well. So it's a 3-on-2. One player lurking around mid. Red takes down Rom. Doing a great job faking this mid to B play. As it looks like the rest of the terrorists work up A. It will get El Jacko, and that's Golly's first round so far in this half on the terrorist side.
Interesting. El Jacko didn't seem to think that they would be coming from long. But also, somebody else pushed up mid, gets the bomb down, and they should really win the round most of the time. Like, I probably should have fallen back. I don't think he had a teammate near him to help him push up. But they got a lot of information off the start, but it didn't really help them out that much.
So the terrorists set up in a default again, just making sure they get control of mid. Slowly up cat. Again, 3 players towards A for the CTs. Quite a regular occurrence. 2 of them going to be pushing up cat themselves and run into red. 7 able to trade Zypher out though as he pushes cat. Evan doing a good job, just falling back. One player still hanging out around long for the CT, so they have that covered. Terrorists really haven't made up their mind yet so far. Bomb still sitting top mid. All will be mid to B. All 4 players pushing out together. This is what I like to see. Let's see if they can trade this first kill. Turning around at the wrong time, and a lot of action. 2 players dying on each side. Back into 2-on-2, and Freezy takes down Rom playing in the B site. Red with a nice shot. Second round picked up in a row for Golly. That's big for their economy. Cutting down Goldex quite a bit. They won't be able to buy this round.
Yeah. They avoided the reset, which is the most important thing, because if they got reset there, the match is very likely to be done. And CTs are on save. They do have 2 5.7s and 2 Deagles. El Jacko saving with the USB. Making sure there's going to be able to get a gun. Zypher with the op by himself. Again, these individual plays are really hurting the T side. But Wrong does get the trade right away. They're going to be working up long. Since they know that they had a large presence on B, they want to capitalize on that. Make sure that they don't lose any more people. Just waiting. See if he can find anybody pushing out mid. He should definitely save this off. Ooh. Yeah, that's spray by Wrong. Very good. Ooh. Gotta make sure he doesn't get caught out by this op. But also last minute ringer. In tons. Does he catch out Wrong? No. Wow. Wrong is just aware of every place. Look at this. The nade! Wow. What? Oh my god!
He had no armor, so they're doing a lot of damage there. Take a quick look at the scoreboard. Red is on 34 kills. Still continuing his upward trend of being the top fragger in this game. Evan on 28 kills, and things pretty even amongst the rest of the players. Quick aggression up cat. Being met by Evan. Finds a headshot early. Just pistols for the CTs though. This will be a big round if they can pick this up. Finding 2, and 2 players remaining on cat. Nutters not aware that the last player is behind them. Still not aware, but the bomb's down. So Rom able to just hop up on top of the box. Take him out. Shoot him in the back a few times. That'll be a 14th round for Goldex, but very close game as Golly managed to win 3 rounds in a row. We'll be able to buy up again here.
Buys for both sides. Very good. Cypher a little bit low on money, so he's not going to be picking up full utility. For the CTs, though, they do have pretty much all the utility that they could want. He's going to be working out long again, and it's uncontested. Wow, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, nice little boost there, managing to get some damage onto Freezy. But he falls back. Both the CTs fall back, playing it smart, taking the little bit of damage they got and running.
Going to be working out long slowly. El Jacko pushing wrong, is able to trade him. So now advantage for the CTs. Last minute ringer, holding anti-flash, but it looks like his teammate wasn't peeking. Wow, great bait setup right there. Nutters coming up ramp, isn't able to get the kill onto Rom. He gets that, and gets red as well.
Good shots coming out to lock that down.
Yeah, good plays by Rom. Been very impactful with that op, helping them out a lot. And now T-side, their economy pretty lackluster, to say the least. So they're going to have to win this round with 1 AK, 2 Tech 9s, and 2 Deagles. Cypher trying to get some early picks. Does go out long, but he's the man with the AK. Now their only rifle is gone in the round. They're about to go out to B. El Jacko is here. He could very easily get a good spray going. Isn't able to pick up wrong though, and that's a big whip.
Yeah.
He's able to pick that up, then at least a couple of kills that would have helped them out a lot. But now T-side have an advantage going into this retake.
Yeah, hard round to retake. Getting locked out, a lot of utility left. 2 flashes on red. But the constant smokes down at the door are going to make things very difficult for the CTs to get into the site. Wrong takes down 7. A nice headshot through the box. The last 2 CTs just going to save their guns, as this next round will be the final of regulation, at least.
Let's take a look at their money. So CTs are going to be able to buy some. S37 saving that M4 is huge actually, because he wouldn't have money to buy into going into the next round. And it looks like with the weapon swaps, they're able to get a full buy and really good utility actually. From the looks of it, they weren't going to get that much out of it, but saving those 2 guns helps tremendously. And we're about to see a huge clash going on to long right now. Flashes coming out, trades for the T side, working out. S37 from the grave picks up Cypher with a nade, but that's not going to help. And it looks like we could be going into overtime right now.
Yeah, the smoke's going down, allowing the terrorists to cross onto A, and it's going to take a lot for these last 2 players to retake this. Especially with 1 player flanking him behind him, Red trying to find some aggression from B, lurking around. Rom takes out Nutters though on Cat, and El Jacko finds Red lurking behind.
Oh.
Game actually restarts, so I'm gonna have to
I think they won that.
The Golly took that.
That's a surprising retake in a 4v2. Obviously CSGO is the best, and it just switches for no reason. But
Definitely,
so unfortunately we don't get to see that last round, but I mean, great retake by the CTs since they were able to win that.
Yeah, I wish we were able to see the final 2-on-2. They took out the first 2 players, and then unfortunately client crashed or server error. But we're going to be headed to a short break, and when we come back, it'll be 2-dimensional squadron versus Eclipse. This is Onslaught, presented by Azio. Thanks for watching, guys.